What up, what up? We're in the Warchief Club's lower bracket finals. We're watching Valdemar 1902 the Kid as the HRE going up against Kaiser Johan, who we've just watched already, and he's playing the Ruse. Let me quickly mute Lash in the background so you guys don't have double audio, and now we will see who is taking the pit home. Let's see, Kaiser Johann's opening, he's dropping a hunting cabin here on the woodline. It is a long walking distance for his whole villagers, and he pulled all of them back, so that is a little bit inefficient. What you would usually like to do is drop off one of the sheep at the hunting cabin, so these guys can immediately gather right there, don't have to walk the extra mile. But that is not what we see here. We see a third scout coming up. Valdemar, in the meantime, going for 2 scouts himself. As the HRE, it's not necessarily out of your way to go 2 scouts here, because you do like sheep, and you're going to be very happy with a lot of sheep under Johan, propelling your second TC or your feudal age. This is, by the way, a very nice Aachen spot on top of the tree line. You can actually just wall this, so it is completely closed off against aggression. And then you drop it here. You go immediate second TC because you know the Ruse probably will, and yours will actually be much faster than theirs. So that is what I would do in this matchup. But let's see how the kid plays it. We do see the 3 on the gold usual split. Beastie recently made another build order, or rather another villager allocation more popular. He's starting off with 5 on the food, 1 on the gold, and then he slowly goes up to 3. Prelate is sitting on top of the food wheels. How many sheep are there still? There's 1 carcass here. Are there any more sheep to be killed? I can't tell. Oh yeah, I can just turn the camera around. I still can't tell. Great. Oh, looks like Valdemar will be just in time. Yeah, he will be just in time. Was almost not in time to drop off. He is denying this deer pack. Did deny the small one here on the top, but the other ones go in the favor of the Ruse. And Ruse already aging 2 minutes 50 in the Kremlin, coming up here on the berries and on the wood line. Curious positioning, because, well, very curious. I mean, he probably placed it as far out, so this lumber camp that he made early would still be in the radius, but probably would have been smarter to just make it a little bit further out so it also protects these deer. I mean, if you're going second TC anyway, you don't necessarily need it, but yeah, still nice to have. Valdemar denying that wolf as a bounty. By the way, at the 4-minute mark, we're going to play a little game which is called Guess the Bounty. And if anyone wants to chime in on that, feel free. So, Aachen coming up. It's not actually here at the big wood line where I thought it would go up. Probably was a little bit too far for comfort. It is going to be on the small wood line. It is still going to be a beautiful spot for a second town center, but not quite as far to walk. And not as far as long-term efficient, because, you know, less wood to take. Johan spots this out, sees where the Aachen is located, and this should immediately ring all the double TC bells that he has available. And let's take a look at the villager allocation. He's also going to a second TC. There is 6 on the stone right now, with a 7th guy building the mining camp. Valdemar spots all of this out. Sees all that's going on here, is going to run directly into the Kremlin, and let's see if he turns around in time. Hop, pop, pop, taking 12 damage every time. Yeah, he can make it away. Valdemar actually making a lumber camp. Did he not put this directly on top of the stone? Valdemar, what's going on? Is this about the tiles to the TC? I mean, it's 4 tiles. It's the correct amount, so you can fit 2 farms, but still, what the hell? You don't need this mining camp. You could actually just move this up and save the 50 wood for now. But yeah, it's still going to be a very fast TC. What I would like to see from Valdemar here, actually pull off all of the food villagers because he has enough bank now. He has 5 vills in the queue. That is a long time where he can go without. He could be going super greedy, getting even more stone right now as we speak. Could it be 80 Bundy? Oh yeah, we need to check the Bunty, which I did not do at the 4-minute mark. Let's find out. I'll say he has about 230. 230. Any takers? Any more? Valdemar is going to lose a scout for... Wow. Makes it away on 1 hit. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty lucky. Second TC for the HRE going to be right here in the middle of the deer. And we're switching over to Kaiser Johan's perspective, who is also making a second town center right on top of the deer. Valdemar seeing it go up. Let's switch out of this caster overlay. He's on 245, so 15 off. Welp. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Right. Double TC on both sides. What is going to be the next move? Usually what you do see is Rus immediately dropping. And I mean, this time Johan is going for the immediate boar. I like it. And then you see a stable come out and some knights to harass your opponent. TC for the Rus will be slightly faster. There is 10 vills over here. Valdemar only has 8 on the build-up, so they're very, very same-ish on this build-up. And yeah, Valdemar actually needs to add in a lumber camp very soon to be efficient here. Does not lose a vill to the boar. Kudos to you. Also pulling it right on top of the wood line, so this hunting cabin will actually be producing about, let's say, 18 gold per minute, probably. And this scout sees everything that Valdemar is doing. Valdemar now moving on top of the gold vein with that is 6 vills. So that is a fast castle if you ask me. But with the barracks here, could also be man-at-arms. But let's just say going man-at-arms into a knight civ is kind of another funny way of suicide that you do not want to do usually. Johan does not have a production building right now. He's taking the boar. He is... How many does he have on gold? He has 4 on gold. That doesn't scream fast castle to me, but it can still mean it. Right now, this is a rather... I'm not going to say boring game, but is a very passive game. Which translates to boring. Guys, do something. I want to see blood. Right. Anyway. Strelbora. Who did say Strelbora just now? Probably just Russian and I misunderstood it. Valdemar did take a little extra stone. He's getting double arrow slits on his tower. Does not want to be knight raided. And it doesn't look like Johan is going to do that anyway. He doesn't have a stable. Not going for any aggression. He's going straight to Castle Age with his boar income. And he will be there first. Probably going up with the Abbey of Trinity. Snatching all of those relics away. And he already has a scout here on the boar, ready to pull that guy in case a prelate comes looking. And Valdemar has 12 on the gold right now, but his food eco is lacking. Should have gone for the boar himself. And yeah, it's showing. He just doesn't have enough food income right now. He's taking the deer here on his second TC. By the way, he does not have a mill, I believe. Let's switch to his perspective. He does have a mill. Never mind. And never mind, it's under construction, so he doesn't have a mill. Now it's coming up, but on the other side, high trade house. Okay, interesting. This is the full greed mode. Kaiser Johan wants his cake and eat it too. He is going high trade house here on the wood line. Could actually have chopped in a little further, maybe deleted. Nah, it wouldn't fit. But yeah, it's an okay spot. Probably not going to be that impressive. I'll guess about 130. 130, but it's going to catapult your bounty up. We do see the first engagement here with the 1 HRE spear going up against the 1 Rus archer. Kind of curious that he chose to go for an archery range only. And Valdemar going for the correct move here. Going to wall in the relic close to the Rus base. But does he have anything to follow up with? Because this guy is under a wooden fortress, so he can't get to that one. This one here will be walled off too. And this one here is next to the boar, which is dangerous for both factions. Righto, Johan is up to Castle Age. Let's check this. Switch to his perspective. This is not telling us anything. Beautiful. Come on. Give me a high trade house number, please. Do I need to switch out of caster overlay? Is it just that's buggy? Okay, he has 59 trees counted by this hunting cabin. There is the first tick. Now we see 86. Let's see if it's going to tick again this minute. Because then it would be double that. Ragnitz Cathedral coming up with 8. Valdemar has mostly finished his wall. Is going to... Yeah, looks like he can finish off the archer with the scout probably. I mean, no, 15 hits. He cannot. And we have a first horse archer here. Against the spearman, if he stands his ground, he's going to lose. Well, yeah, that's why horse archers are kind of shitty. They do a lot of damage, but at the same time, they're so squishy. Yeah, Valdemar is an up to castle age. He only has a barracks right now, but he does pull out his Aachen prelate. And no, where's the scout? No, the scout is busy fighting over here. The scout is busy fighting, but there's also a horse archer here. The prelate is just standing in the open, giving a showdown with the horse archer. Horse archer is now going for the wall, which is going to take a literal... Yes, I'm calling horse archers shitty. I'm sorry. I like them. I love them, but I guess in this case they can work. If you have enough of them, you're just going to run your opponent over. And what does Valdemar have to stop this? Nothing right now. Literally nothing. He's getting veteran spearmen, which won't help him in the slightest. He's still expecting that night switch. He does get the first relic. He did get this relic. I wanted to see boar memes so badly. Also, Faye, why are you not playing Warchief Club? I'm so disappointed. I wanted to see you in the Warchief Club these last weeks, and you just weren't there. Right, anyway, this never finished. Because he did take it out. Makes sense, makes sense. Let's switch back to Valdemar's perspective. And actually see what he sees. He knows there is irregular archers, horse archers. He knows there's more horse archers over here. This outpost has a huge vision range. These are arrow slits. Yeah, here these are arrow slits, not a springled. And here comes the first warrior monk taking away that thing. Are you sure? Are you sure you actually want to be live on Twitch saying you're afraid of Valdemar? Because that's setting a bad precedent. Kaiser Johan putting up a wall in the middle, being annoying as all hell. And can Valdemar actually get a third relic? I doubt he can, because he has one spearman to his name against 14 horse archers right now. Is this? No, this is also arrow slitted, so there is no sprinkled outpost. This is super exposed. If Johan moves in now, Valdemar is dead. Do see the archery range coming through now with the blacksmith. Triple archery range, actually. Getting the archer upgrade, going for HRE archers. Keep the meme alive. Oh, and he gets the scout. That's a big pick. So these guys are now blind, and here's a wall. But will he just walk around? Will he realize that he can? Will he realize there's nothing stopping him? It looks like he will, and there we go. Spears moving in. They take a fair bit of a beating here. Kind of curious, even without the arrow defense, that they can actually survive a full volley of 8 horse archers. 7 horse archers. Let's see how many are left in a moment. But the entire wood economy of Valdemar is idled. And take a look at Kaiser Johan's resources here. They're going up and up and up and up and up. He's very happy right now. Has double eco upgrades, whereas Valdemar has none. Valdemar only getting 2 relics, whereas Johan already having 2 in the bank now. And these horse archers are being cleaned up, but there was a lot of idle time. Johan already also ahead in villages, even though the only kill on the board has been him right now. And oh, Valdemar long distance chopping stragglers in the middle from the stealth forest. We do see double outposts, as you do as the HRE, as you do. Usually you get these relic up outposts with sprinkled or rather cannon emplacements, but doesn't look like Valdemar will be able to get anywhere near Imperial Age anytime soon, whereas Johan might actually be looking to get Imperial immediately, getting Boyar's Fortitude now, which is a huge buff to the Horse Archers, getting those extra HP in. Whereas Valdemar is going heavy on the wood, trying to get that farming switch for his Aachen, because he's out of food. Has these deer packs in the back. He can still eat that boar. I don't know why he hates the boar, but probably because there's a kind of very Rus army in the way. And he could go for these berries. Has this full wall closed. He should probably be now going for these berries, if we're being honest. Market also coming through. He's going to buy himself the resources he needs. And finally I was about to say finally we see some eco upgrades. I guess Devoutness does count as an eco upgrade, especially when you finally start to utilize your Aachen. But here come the gremlins, and Johan has so many resources. I don't know why he's throwing away his gremlins on this attack when he's actually planning to go Imperial. He could just not do this and, you know, wait for Imperial gremlins and then go in with overwhelming force. He does have the pop space to do that, but instead he's going to idle Valdemar once again. He's sitting on triple sacred sites, he's sitting on 3 relics. And yeah, we do see why Rus is the best civ in the game right now, even if they do go for Horse Archers. Yeah, Valdemar just expected the Knights. Knights never came, it was just full greed, fast castle play. Horse Archers against Spears, and yeah, Valdemar was just too slow this time around. I did like the attempt at walling in the relics, but what can you do? What can you do? High armory coming up now. Rus is going Imperial, and look at Valdemar's resources. He's nowhere near that imp. He's just very, very sad right now. Kinda expecting him to tap out in a second. Okay, by the way, these are crossbows and some veteran archers. They trade actually... They don't trade well into the horse archers, but they trade cost efficiently. I'll say that. And Johan actually doesn't... I guess he kind of does want to throw away his horse archers here, because he's taking this fight. He could just pull them back, let the wall be there in Valdemar's face, and then come back with elite horse archers. But yeah, every single elite upgrade does cost some extra money. Right, what's the poison here? Finally, we do see the knights come out. We have the upgrade to elite horse archers, so he's living the meme as he should, High armory with the special tags for super siege is right here. And are we going to see an immediate ram with the village fortresses? Not village fortresses, what's the word? Moving fortresses? Lightweight beams and wandering town. No, town, fortress, village. What's the difference really? Okay, Valdemar is getting a mangonel. Dangerous territory for horse archers. And he's finally getting marching drills, which is kind of the best tech in the game. Not biased, by the way. Not biased. It's really good, especially if you play with a big stack of ranged units. You finally get a little bit more reactive there. But yeah, right now Johan is full map control. Living the best life. He's starting his own farm transition. He does have the high trade house here for even more food income with the... How many does he put on there? 5. So yeah, it's 5. He can put 5 there. He has full eco upgrades. Valdemar still lacking all of these important eco upgrades. Look at that. Tier 1 eco upgrades literally cost nothing. 150 resources? Who cares? They pay off so fast. Anyway. Valdemar is trying to break out, trying to take this sacred timer away from his opponent. Going to walk in. The mangonel is revealed because it did fire on the wall. And now going to decap that middle. For how long anyway? Because we do see Streltsy coming out. We do see the knight upgrade is in the queue. Elite horse archers are already on the field. And we have Tithe Barns and Roller Shutter Triggers coming in as well. Where is the Bandit Arms upgrade? It's not here just yet. Wait, I was about to say, wait, what kind of resources do they cost? Why is it red? But yeah, I was on Valdemar's perspective right there. Okay, Valdemar trying to take the sacred site, leaving 3 prelates there to take it. Let's see if that's going to work out for him. One solo veteran archer going to stop this wall here. Doesn't look like he's going to fully stop it, but he did decap that sacred site. I guess Johan didn't really care. Valdemar is finally getting some of the eco upgrades and also upgrading his military. 27 archers and 11 spears. These 11 spears will not stand a chance against the 12 Streltsies, 16 horse archers and 8 elite knights there. And we also see 5 mangonels about to walk out on the field. Springles, triple Springles, and did he get bandit arms yet? Nope. I guess he says, I'm Imperial, he's not. Roller shutter triggers is enough. Why do I need the extra 0.5 range? Valdemar's finally taking that boar. Good for him. But does he really need to at this point? Also, delete that lumber camp before I flip out. Delete that mining camp. Dude. Yeah, Valdemar has bigger problems right now than his farming layout. Because these bigger problems I'm talking about, they're in the middle right now, and they will be moving into his base very, very shortly. 888 stone for Valdemar. Is he going to slap down a keep in the middle, or is it going to be all upgraded outposts? There's the keep. It's pulling. Is he pulling enough is the question. When will the hammer fall? We do have a bombard here. How many bombards is that? It is 1 right now. There is 2 more in the queue. This is Imperial Rus at its finest. It is just mass siege. Without the upgrades though. Why without the upgrades? Get the upgrades. Just so good. Yeah, Snooper would be proud. I miss Snooper. Snooper would probably be playing Mars Nest of Bees right now. Anyway, we're in this game, not in Snooper's game, unfortunately. And we do see that keep coming up. Is Valdemar going to put a relic in there? Or is he just, you know, expecting this to go down immediately anyway? Because let's check his vision here. Yeah, he sees the entire siege stack. He knows how screwed he is. And he's desperately trying to go up to Imperial Palace of Swabia coming up. And as you remember, Swabia is slightly cheaper than other Imperial landmarks for whatever reason. Totally not biased HRE devs. And we do have the auto repair coming out. It is now on a... Wait, is that 80 seconds? I thought it was 90 seconds cooldown. It looks like it is 80. What's the correct cooldown timer for auto repairs? I thought it was 90. Anyway, we do have a Springald move forward. Where are the Springalds of Kaiser Johan? They're in the back. One of them is up here. It is shooting the keep right now. First Mango goes down. But I guess you don't need Springalds if you just, you know, move your Streltsy in to shoot at the Springald. Well-known fact, hand cannons actually counter siege. Okay, we've got triple bombards here. And even auto repair does nothing against triple bombards. Do we have special tags? We don't have any special tags. Why not? Why did you get this landmark? Yes, I know there's a discount on your siege now, but come on, I want to see fun tags. I want to see the wandering towns. I guess bombards will do for now. And yeah, Valdemar is Imperial. He's getting out the Culverins, which is basically his only lifeline now against this huge siege stack here. But there's 25 Streltsy. So if these 2 Mangonels don't somehow miraculously delete those and somehow survive the Rus Springalds with the roller shutter triggers already done, well, I don't see Valdemar winning this game. But here comes the big fight. Here comes the moment of truth. Look at those Mangonels and look at those Streltsy. Culverin moving forward. It's still healthy. It is starting to one-shot siege on the other side. Several Springalds have already gone down. The Mangonels are revealed, but Bombard's also doing fairly well against other siege. As in, they one-shot stuff. If you use them to do that. Oh no, the Culverin has been taken out immediately. Trying to get on a Streltsy here with the Mangonels. Mangonels being actually harassed by the Streltsy themselves. But they're still good to go. Nice little hit there. Streltsy numbers going slowly down, but so is Valdemar's army count. Mangonel still healthy. Culverin still here, and let's see. Yeah, I know, Faye, I know, I feel your pain. Okay, both Mangonels have been taken out. The Streltsy are completely uncontested in the field. This game is over. there going to be any bombard towers here? Does not look like it. No bombard towers. The Streltsy are here. Even if they are going into mass archers, they will just murder everything. And there's 24 of them. Valdemar is so dead. Oh, all of these relic up outposts, and they have arrow slits in them. It's a little sad, but take a look how much does a relic up outpost with arrow slits? That's really sad. That's really sad. There could be a bomber tower, and then it would just delete the army. But so, like this, not a chance. Why is Valdemar staying in his game? I mean, I guess he still has 120 economy units, but he knows what Streltsies are. So why are you still here? Why are you here? And another culverin will lose its life shortly. Where's the... Okay, more bombards as reinforcements, more Streltsies as reinforcements. He's just walking in with the Streltsy, walking in with more knights. He's sitting on so many resources. Look at that. He's sitting on 5,000 resources. Imagine if those 5,000 resources would be rams instead. But no, he doesn't want to give us dissatisfaction. Yeah, technically he's not dead. Very, very technically. But these are not bombard towers. He's not planning to make any bombard towers. And there's still Streltsy in his entire production. Like, what is he gonna do? Oh, and his farms have mostly been emptied or taken out. I mean, no, the Aachen is dead. Not a chance. Auto repair is ready to go. The bombards are still busy just shooting random things here. Yeah, Valdemar's out. So, the kid's dead.